friends, this is your Vairav Palnichami, like a part of the YouTube videos which I have been talking about in other languages, but the first time I thought that I should do in English so that I can reach Pan India, so that people from other states also can make use of it. And here I'll be talking about the competitive examination approach, how one can approach the competitive examination. So first part which I am going to talk about is SWOT analysis: strength, weakness, opportunity and threat. So we'll this series will go, then every time we will come up with the new ideas and new videos. A person who would like to really write any competitive examination, including civil services, has to go through this process. This process will help a person to understand him or her, whether he or she is capable of really writing any competitive examinations. So this is a small process. You listen it and accordingly work on your strength and weakness and opportunity and threat, so that it will be very easy for you, and whether you will be capable of doing this exam and what type of examination you can really do about it, right? So as far as the SWOT analysis is concerned, there are 4 parts. So strength, weakness, opportunity and threat. There are two parts. Like one is internal, other is external. The strength and weakness is internal because we know what are our strengths and what are our weaknesses. The other side is the external is the opportunity and threat. These are external. Now we should know what are the internal capabilities, what are my strengths. Like for a person who is going to really write a competitive examination, should know how he can approach the examination, what type of talent he or she has. For example, the memory capacity, memory retention. Some people have capacity to read one reading, they can really recollect and write it. There are people who have a photographic memory. The photographic memory is excellent and few people can do it well. And there are people who are very good in writing, and there are people who are good in multiple choice questions. There are some people who have a good understanding about subject. They will be able to really identify the the questions and understand the questions very well, and they can really easily write the examination. Easily means how I say, for example, there are like multiple choices in a different way. It's called listed questions. What is listed question? There will be choice, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the choices. There will be 4 sentences or 4 statements. Out of the 4 statements, there will be 1 and 2 right, and then 3 and 4 right. These are the choices normally coming in most of the examinations now. Okay, we want to really make the competitive exam really very tough. You can have a lot of questions in this format. This format will make a person to have a deep memory and recollecting capacity. Okay, few people have the capacity to do it very well. Okay, so it's other than that there are many strengths, like what type of French you have, what type of material you have. These are like you have inherent, and you will make your environment also like that. So what are your weaknesses? The weakness is concerned, like a person may be very lazy. You get late, even like you wake up late and then you don't really study well. These are one part. And you normally chit chat with most of the people, and most of the time wasting time. These are the lazy people, and then just to spend time like that. These are your weakness, and then it's internal. You can rectify it. So what is the opportunity? Opportunity is like huge. Like the world is there with you, and the lot of opportunities. Which, for example, competitive examination, different types of examination. How you can approach it, how you can write it. So you have opportunity, the age when you really enter in the age of 21, the competitive examination, till 32 or 35, whatever the category you will belong it, right? This is a very important thing, that what type of opportunity means. Like there are n number of opportunity, but we have to really work on those things, and then unless otherwise you have a deep knowledge about the different types of examination, which we will be really listing out in the course of our videos. So what is the threat? That's a very, very important. Threat is like we will have our own threats. So what are threat? Like our own talent. We may not be able to really read well and recollect things well, and own memory retention may be very poor. Like in a class, you can see that there will be boys and girls will be scoring very high marks, but there will be people will be low scoring also, same class. But in a competitive examination is concerned, the low scoring fellow need not be failing, or the high scoring fellow need not be passing. It is about how you are going to use your time, how you are going to utilize your valuable time, and how your hard work and smart work is going to give a result. That's very, very important, right? But how will you really assess it? You have to assess it. Very, very important is all the 4 areas we have to assess it. First one, the positive thing about your strength. You are a very good student throughout your college and school, and then you are a gold medalist. So that means there is a recognition, and you have an inherent potential. So that's a real strength. Then you are more qualified. There are people with just a degree, and you are like a master degree or a doctorate. You are well qualified. These are your strengths, and you have experience. For example, somebody enter into the field in the first time, and you have some experience in the competitive examination. Suppose if you have really written like NEET examination, if you have written IIT JEE for your higher studies, but later when you are writing, like even before that also, like NTSE, National Talent Search Examination. So these type of examination give a exposure for a student, right? So these are the exposure which gives your immense strength to you. Okay. Then you have a skill. Already we told about that, the memory capacity and memory retention. So these are the strengths. You have to assess it. You have to put it in a box. So these are your positive things. The positive things you have to really add on. So what are the weaknesses? For a new person is coming into the picture, he is going to write an examination, and she is going to write an examination first time. For a first timer, maybe a fear how he or she is going to really perform. You will always, most of the time, everybody feel it's like you have to plunge into it. When you till you plunge into that, you may not be knowing about those depth of those areas, right? Once you start writing, and then also you will be also in the stream of competitive examination. So first fear, the first examination, everybody will have it, every human being will have it. So those threats will be there. The feeling, that's a weakness. Okay, you have it. And the very, very important, we have in this world lots of competition. Age of 20 to 35. So I already mentioned. So you are just 21 or 22. Those who experienced a lot of examinations, those who have written a lot number of examinations, they are also in the competition with lots of degree. You are just a degree holder, but the other competitor may be having a master degree or doctorate, or more like coming from different stream, right? There may be a threat from their side. Then a gold medalist, like as we told about somebody's strength is gold medalist, but you are not a gold medalist. You are just ordinary student. So these are your weakness. So this may have some trouble in you, or this may give you some trouble or some feeling that no, I will not be able to really do it. Then you have to compete with the IIT and IIM students. As far as the civil service examination is concerned, like people from different stream. There are open university students, there are just degree holders and MBBS doctors, and IIT IIM combination, a great talents. Like you have different streams of people from different qualification. So where the competition, that you have to look for it, how you can really strengthen your talent. That's very, very important. So what are the opportunities? The opportunities in the government examination, it's like you have a same preparation. For example, aptitude, quantitative aptitude and test of reasoning. This quantitative aptitude and test of reasoning is there in every examination. You take, whether it's a banking or whether it's a SSC Staff Selection Commission, whether you take a RRB, Railway Recruitment Board, everywhere, but only the degree varies. The degree means like maybe around 15 to 20 questions in the state service examination or civil service examination. But in the banking sector and SSC, that the aptitude and test of reasoning will be more, but the same. So one has to have a integrated approach. So should not think that no, I will write only one examination. Then if you really don't get selected, then you will have a problem. You will face, and then the society will look at you down, right? So you should have an integrated approach. With one type of preparation, you have n number of opportunities, right? First part. Then not only this preparation, you have to have a bat's eye view on different examinations with this preparation. Next important one is general knowledge. The general knowledge also, you have all examination same type of same thing. History is not going to change, geography is not going to change, and current event is not going to change. But only the difference is that current events in a banking sector may be more economic questions, For example, SSC may be different question, civil services may be different question, but current affairs is same thing. So you have a matching points, right? These are the similarities. So you have to have a integrated approach. So this will give you an opportunity, right? Then finally, what is the threat analysis? The threat analysis, as I already we told, your laziness. You yourself really get up very late. How many hours a person have? 24 hours spending in a different other areas, sleeping and then chit chatting. So even a great talent cannot really spend more than 8 to 10 hours in a day, because one cannot read or write continuously for 10 hours. So there will be breaks also. So you will have study break like that. So how you are going to use those timing well? If you are very lazy, if you have too many friends, this will spoil your future. Number one. Number two, cell phone usage. This is a very important, because nowadays youth is really glued with this cell phone. The cell phone, they think that everything in the cell phone. How much cell phone you reduce your usage, then you pass on, you go ahead with your success. So less amount of cell phone usage, so that the success is more for you, right? Then lot number of application. See, there are technical posts, there are general posts. For example, civil service concern, anybody can apply. SSC exam is concerned, anybody, like common. There are technical exam, for example, an engineer, an engineering based student, an engineer has to be apply, means only the engineer will apply. For example, in ICRA taking some scientist, then only the agri background fellow will apply. But there are exams, only a general candidate, anybody can apply. Then the number of application goes into million. So how much you have a choice to get selected? That is the biggest threat, definitely. But still, we have a confidence. You have to, suppose you have to have a confidence that I have one seat, like there is a vacancy of one seat also. There are boys and girls, they used to say that even in one vacancy that I will really get selected. So that type of confidence you have to beat this threat. Very important. So the number of applications, the people from different qualifications coming, all these things are your threat, real threat. But how we can change these things? Is it very easy to really throw away this threat? Yes, there are some facts, how you can change your threat into your opportunity also. That we will be discuss about it. In the analysis, which we have been talking about it, we listed some strength in you, but your friends can also tell what are the other strengths you have. There are things, because inside and outside only friends and family circle can only tell what type of extra talent you have. Please consult them also if you have a time. Then weakness, definitely your relatives and friends can tell you that what type of weakness you have. Definitely. When you really do a chit chat, time it goes like that. Just in a flicker it goes. We don't know about it. But your friends can really explain how really spend your time, how you can reduce your laziness, and then how you can reduce your extra time, which is like unproductive time. They are very good about it. For example, you have 100 rupees, right? But you spend all 100 rupees, then you don't have anything, right? If you spend 50 rupees and you save 50 rupees, so life is like that. When you overspend it, it's not with you. But you have a calculative spending, you have money with you. So that's what life is. That's what the competitive exam is also. So how we can overcome? How we can overcome all these things? Like you have to really meet somebody is very good in the examination, which somebody has cleared the examination, somebody has succeeded and topper. If you have a time, or like n number of YouTubes are there, you just listen to their success story, how really they cleared the examination, how they really overcame out of those, what type of problem, all those things. So see that, number one. Then the memory weakness, like everybody is not great talent. If you think that only a great talent can really do civil services or any examination, no. You need a smart work, you need a hard work. If you are really hard working person and you can do it in a smart way, you will be able to really clear any hurdle, any type of examinations conducted in India as well as the whole world, right? So we should never think that no, I will not be able to do it. You should have a confidence in you, that if you don't have confidence in you, then who will believe you? So you have to be very confident in all those things, right? So you have to use the opportunity well. You have to reduce the weaknesses, like reducing the laziness, reducing the unproductive time. So you are adding those things in your kitty, in your positive. first part. Second part, when you do a smart work and hard work, you think that no, I will not be able to really compete with the great minds. It's not like that. You can overcome with the yoga or meditation. Meditation, yoga really makes people to understand things, and then lot of hard work people do about it. Like 10 to 15 minutes a day, you just sit for a meditation, your memory power goes up. Sit for it. You will have a real memory improvement very soon. Like you do it 40 days, it's all. Then every 10 minutes or 15 minutes, you just work on it, and your memory power will go up. And you always keep in mind, whatever you are going to study, you will have a memory. Like you give an order to your brain, it will really take those orders. That's all. So you can change because it's mind. Mind is under your control. When you decide, you can do it, and then mind will accept it, and you will be able to really do it. So finally, what you have to do, what the final thing is that the positive has to be added or multiplied, negative has to be subtracted, so that you have a all maximum positive and less number of negative. And opportunity, write all examinations instead of just one examination. So with one single preparation, you will be able to face all types of examinations, like common exam, that is any degree examination, as well as your specific degree, technical. For example, I told you agriculture or a doctor or engineer, because they are specific to their graduation. So you can write those also, because every examination has a general studies, that is general knowledge and quantitative aptitude. It is there in your own subject exam also, right? So you need not just confine to one competitive examination. Integrate those approach, like integrate all examination together, so that continuously you write, so that you win in one of the examinations. You may be having a thought, no, I will write only civil services. Fine. But you see the opportunity, you see the probability, how much opportunity and probability you have really to clear the civil services. Do your SWOT analysis, then you work on that. Where do you stand in the society? Then accordingly you do it, right? Same like, for example, there is a clerical examination. So how many people are really applying for it? What are your strengths and weaknesses? Do it. Whether you will be able to really do it. You know, there are occasions, person failed in clerical examination has cleared civil services examination. It happens. So one may not fit in other, but when you have an integrated approach, you will be able to really write any examination. So I ask you to keep this SWOT analysis ready. So you keep all these things, you do your analysis and keep it for 40 days, minimum 40 days. Like you make a chart, strength, weakness, opportunity and threat, that chart, and make positive and those negative, all these things. Accordingly work on it, and the strength and opportunity go on increasing it, and the threat and weakness will go on like reducing it. So there will be fine day, you will be comfortable, you will be able to really read 8 to 10 hours a day, and then you will be focused in your examination, and that's all, right? So anyone would like to really write any examination, any competitive examination conducted in India or anywhere in the world, do a simple SWOT analysis about what you are and what you want to achieve. I hope this will really help you to decide the examination you would like to really write. So all the best, and we will be really meeting in some other video, some other subject about the competitive examination. Thank you.
For more videos, subscribe our channel. Please like, share and comment. Don't forget to click the bell icon.